Dozens of protesters gather at the entrance of the Toronto Convention Centre, demonstrating cuts to education and recent changes made to the autism program. Now, they're hoping to get the attention of politicians as the PC party is hosting what they say is the largest fundraiser in Ontario.
We're making our case, and we think it's a solid one. We need a system that reflects need.
The demonstration was organized by elementary teachers of Toronto who wanted to protest recent cuts to education. Dozens came out with signs and chants, including advocates and parents who have kids with autism, many of them taking issue with the recent changes made to the program that drew criticism. Changes that, according to the provincial government, would take 23,000 children off the waiting list. But parents and advocates say this approach means kids will not receive the quality of services they need.
We're here to tell Premier Ford that he's got to roll back these changes. One plate in there is the same cost as a week of therapy for a lot of kids in the program. Doug Ford's minister is going to cut those kids' funding down to $20,000 a year. And it's a hell of a drop, and it's basically the end of therapy for the kids that are over 7 years old.
Inside, keynote speaker Premier Doug Ford took to the mic. Media weren't allowed inside, but the PC party aired the Premier's remarks live on their Facebook page. In the over 20-minute speech, Ford praised PC caucus members in attendance.
We will take the next step in building a true government for the people by showing our plan to put the people at the center of everything we do.
But no mention of the people standing outside or the highly criticized autism program. An event spokesperson did not provide responses to questions CityNews sent about the protest happening outside the leaders' dinner. These demonstrators were hoping to come face to face with the politicians today.
I'd like them to look me in the eye and tell me why so many of these people have $1,250 to pay for dinner, and yet members of the autism community are going to have to remortgage their houses and go into poverty in order to pay for therapy that's been ripped away from us.
Over 3,200 tickets were sold to tonight's event, the PC's calling it the largest fundraiser in Canadian history. But earlier at Queen's Park, a heated debate about the leaders' dinner, where the opposition criticized the Ford government for making changes to the 2017 fundraising laws. The limit has been raised and caucus members can attend.
The law got changed so that there aren't any corporate or union donations, but let's not forget the Conservatives opened a loophole to allow for those corporations to help others pay for those tickets.
They're personal donations. It's far different than what we saw under the Liberals. Anybody can come. You can come if you want to pay $1,250.
The Ontario Autism Coalition tells me another protest has been scheduled at Queen's Park for March 7th, right after question period. In Etobicoke, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.